Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to create a factory pattern that um creates custom objects, right? These custom objects will be unique custom objects for fighters, you know. So we're gonna talk about yes, I'm gonna incorporate in kickboxing, MMA, boxing. Okay. So we're gonna start off by creating a protocol. I'm gonna call this fighter fighter protocol. Okay, fighter protocol, or some this is a fighter object, right? Because all these custom objects are going to be fighter objects, right? And we're going to do just like this. So just hang with me, okay? And for this, we're going to say var. Each one of them has a bio, right? And we'll call this fighter bio, even though we don't have one yet. So we're just gonna throw an error for now. See some more. Fighter bio, and we'll also have a function called display description. And this should return a type of fighter bio. Yep, an array of fighter bio. You don't worry, you'll see what I'm talking about. Fighter bio dot type of fighter. So let's see. So now we have this. Okay, so now what we need to do is go over here and we need to actually create this object. This object is going to be a struct and it's going to handle all of our dependencies. This is what we're going to use to handle the dependencies that go into our custom objects. Okay, so we're going to say struct and we're going to create an enum. Oh, and by the way, this has to have a getter and a setter, right? Right. Okay. So now an enum. So now we need an enum that will sorry. I don't know why I did this. This is the fight promotion. So right, we have Glory Kickboxing, UFC, where everyone knows UFC is. WBO, that's a boxing organization. And maybe promotion is the wrong word to use. But I'm gonna say organization instead of promotion, right? Organization. Organization. I'm gonna say organization, right? So WBO, WBC, that's another boxing organization. These are the people that hand out the belts. These are the people that you go fight for. Okay. Bellator. Now, in case you don't know, boxing and MMA work a little bit differently, right? You know, for example, WBO isn't a fight promotion, neither is WBC, right? Um, that's a whole nother thing, right? Um, they're sanctioning bodies, right? Whereas Bellator is the promotion, ONE FC is the promotion, and they also have the belts. But that's a whole nother conversation. All right. So I just said organization. WBA is another one case, and IBF, which is another one. Okay, so now we have that. And then another enum we're going to do inside of our object is this one, type of fighter, right? Case, and so MMA fighter, case, boxer, case, kickboxer, case, wrestler, case, sambo, case, judo, case, muay thai, case, BJJ. Okay. So now you notice our error warnings go away right here. Okay. And now let's go ahead and the properties that we're going to have here are age, right? Every fighter has an age. Integer, var years, integer, var fighter types, right? An array of what? Type of fighter. Okay. And so yeah, this is going to return an array because in MMA you can be different types of fighters, right? You can be a boxer, kickboxer, wrestler, all in one for MMA. And of course everyone has a name. Right. All right, now we have this. So now what we need to do is now we have to create our custom objects. Okay, struct MMA fighter, right? And of course, this kind of adheres to the fighter object protocol, right? Because it adheres to, let's go ahead and create these other ones as well, right? See right here and right here. So we got 3 custom objects. Okay. One is a fighter, right? The other one's a boxer and the other one's a kickboxer. So let's go. Boxer, kickboxer. Okay. And now for all of these, you have to add the protocols. Okay. We're going to do this right here. We're going to add the protocols here. And I'm going to add the protocols here. Okay. But truthfully, honestly, you kind of, I'm using protocols in this example. You kind of necessarily don't need them, but maybe you do. Whatever. Um, so display, we're going to use this just to return types of fighter, an array of the types of fighter, and this is going to display what? Okay, so for MMA fighter, you know, we're gonna print. Oh wait, what the heck is going on? Where did this go? I don't know why this thing is like messing with me. Okay, so MMA fighter print, right? MMA fighter, and let's go ahead and say bio, right? And this should be bio dot years. Absolutely. Let me see something. Can I convert type? Yes, no, because I'm Jesus Christ. And then of course we have to return something, right? Return bio dot fighter types. I don't understand why it's giving me an error there. Because I'm not trying to return this print. Doesn't even make sense. But regard whatever. Okay. Um name bio dot name and age, right? So basically, I'm printing this to kind of denote that yes, these are custom objects and the internals of MMA fighter isn't identical to the internals of boxer and kickboxer. And I mean, yeah. And that's the way it's going to be in the real world. Bio dot age. All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this, all of this, I'm going to copy it, V, and V, of course, this should say boxer, and this should say kickboxer. Okay, kickboxer. Okay, so now we have this. But, and let's do one more thing that we need to make sure of. Let's go ahead and do our initializer, right? Init, okay, bio is of type fighter, no, fighter bio, self dot bio equals bio. Take this initializer and copy it across the board. This is what we want everywhere. So, I mean, if this is going pretty fast, you need to come back and look at it again. Okay. Some of us, this isn't going too fast for them, but that is the magic of video tutorials. You can rewind, slow it down, speed it up. So we have this. Now that we have our custom objects, now we're gonna go ahead and create. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and create our fighter factory. That's right. All right, so here we go. We have our fighter factory, static, func, create, FIGACR, create fighter. Okay. And we're gonna pass to it. We're gonna pass to it a bio, right? Fighter bio. And depending on not just the fire bio dot organization. Mhm. That's what we're gonna pass to it. Okay. We're gonna pass to it. And based on that, it's going to create an object with all those dependencies already met. Yep, that's right. So I'm going to show you. And in the real world, you're going to use variations of this, right? So fighter object, we will return a fighter object. Okay, and we're going to do it like this, right? We're going to say switch bio. And of course, Xcode, the magic of Xcode is gonna fix all these case statements for us. And there we go, right here. Okay. Well, now we have to return. Okay. Glory is a kickboxer. So kickboxer bio. And in here, we're going to say fighter bio. Okay. Age 26. Years in the game 8. Fighter type, an array dot boxer comma dot kickboxer. And I'm trying to remember the name of this. Who's the Nigerian guy that lives in the Netherlands? Yes, so we have this guy, Glory, Cedric Dumbe. So, yep. So right there, I've returned this. Right? So fighter factory. So again, you pass this, the fighter bio, and everything else is taken care of. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this and then come back, get back to you guys. So I'm not wasting your time. Okay, so now I've created all of the case statements. And so for kickboxing, or for Glory, there's Glory is a kickboxing organization. Cedric Doumbé, UFC, Shavkat Rakhmonov. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. WBO champion, 37 years of age, Artur Beterbiev, WBC, Jermell Charlo, Bellator, AJ McKee. And he's not actually a title holder, but he's better than Pitbull, who won by luck the last time. He won't win again. ONE FC, Rod Tang, Jit Muang Nan, whatever. He's their champion. I watched Rod Tang videotape. Of course, Jamel Charlo, which is the twin brother at 154. And then IBF, Errol Spence, who is another champion who's on a collision course with a guy in the same weight division, Terrence Crawford. Um, so now that I've done that, now the implementation and the creation of the object, we've done this behind the scenes and done all the back work. So now we're, just say for argument's sake, use your imagination. We're in the view controller and we need to create these objects, right? On the fly that are already for some reason pre-populated with dummy information. Of course, there are going to be situations where you're going to use your or object creation for other purposes, but it'll be simple as this. We'll say let's object equal factory fighter factory dot create fighter bio, and just pass it. We're gonna say glory, right? And then we should be able to say object dot display description. Okay. And we'll look down here in our console. Okay, there we go. Kickboxer, right? Bio 8. What am I doing? In description, kickboxer, bio. Yeah, this should say years. Sorry, years training instead of saying bio, right? Okay, so let's do this again. Right. Things taking forever to actually build. Let's go. There you go. Years training 8. Name Cedric Doumbé. Let's change this to WBO. BO. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, this thing is like Arthur Better BF WBC. Jamal Charlo 32. So this is kind of like a quick way of, instead of creating an instance and then having all your dependencies all over the place, um, this is our only dependency in creating the object. Everything else is behind the scenes. Okay. Um, so when people talk about encapsulation of dependencies, this is what they're talking about. Okay. We just passing this, but everything else is behind the scenes. Okay. And of course, for each individual object, we pass it just a fighter bio, an object of type fighter bio. And that's what does this. And of course, if you want to see this does return a type of an array of fighter types, right? Right, that's what they do. So let's look at, see right here, it returns an array of fighter types. And let's see something where let's do UFC, right? Because there are a lot of fighter types. Let's see, just to make sure that this is showing everything. Jesus Christ, I swear. Okay. Shavkat Rachmanov, 27. Let's do this. Dot for each, right? And I'm gonna keep it simple because I'm pretty lazy, truth be told. I'm gonna say print right, print I'm gonna say skills. Okay, print skills, or it's just a skill. Okay. I don't $0. This should return it. I know. See, okay. Yes, boxer, kickboxer, sambo, judo, wrestler. All the skills that are required. Yeah, this is just my way of, this is a shorthand way of looping through all of them. Of course, I could have just took it, put it to a variable, and then did a for each loop and did it like that. But this is the shorthand way of getting that value that's returned from this object and just looping through them and displaying them. So I hope this clears up dependency injection and using the factory method as a creation pattern. And yeah, on to the next.